Boris Johnson addresses the new British Parliament on the first day of its work, shifting its main focus toward his post-Brexit agenda. Here's more.
On Friday of this week, this Parliament is going to put the withdrawal agreement... Friday?
British Prime Minister Boris Johnson is ramping up his push to get the Brexit deal done and leave the EU before the January deadline. Speaking before the newly assembled Parliament Tuesday, Johnson said the focus is now to move beyond Brexit and advance the long overdue reforms. He says the new Tory majority of at least 47 MPs will be able to deliver the necessary positive change for the British people.
And we are going to be able to get on with delivering on the priorities of the British people, transforming the NHS, investing massively in education, in police, uniting and levelling up across the country and across the whole UK.
On the first day of its work Tuesday, the new Parliament passed a bill to rule out another extension to the Brexit deadline. This means, even if Parliament fails to pass the Brexit deal, which is unlikely, the UK will still cease to be an EU member in late January 2020. Meanwhile, the UK faces renewed calls for the independence of Scotland. Over the past few days, Scottish National Party leader Nicola Sturgeon said she'll push for a second referendum of independence, allowing Scotland to exit the UK and remain in the EU. The first such referendum was held in 2014 and failed.
Scotland has rejected Boris Johnson and the Tories, and yet again we have said no to Brexit.
Johnson is calling on Parliament to oppose calls to split the UK and work to improve Britain's international affairs instead. This as top White House officials are saying the British-American trade deal is a top priority now that the US has successfully reached trade accords with China and Mexico. However, Johnson faces another challenge, normalizing US-UK ties in the wake of a deadly car accident involving wife of a US diplomat and Secureless.
There is nothing to stop them authorizing the charge, and we believe that is imminent, that's coming very soon.
In this light, Brexit appears to be increasingly less important for the British government going forward, as many ministers see it as a done deal. While the majority of MPs are bracing for a lengthy battle of attrition in Parliament over Johnson's proposed reforms. Kristian, Rouz, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.